Self-love isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. In a world that constantly bombards us with unrealistic standards and expectations, loving yourself is a radical act of defiance. It's a declaration that your worth is not determined by society's arbitrary measures of success or beauty. Whether you're struggling with self-doubt, facing adversity, or simply seeking a greater sense of fulfillment, self-love holds the key to unlocking your true potential. It's the foundation upon which you can build a life that is authentic, meaningful, and deeply fulfilling. Ready to take the first step towards a happier, more empowered you? Let's dive in. You won't want to miss a single moment. First on the list is self-compassion, the gentle art of being kind to oneself. It's like wrapping yourself in a warm embrace after a long, challenging day. But what does it really mean to practice self-compassion, and how can it transform your life? Well, let me paint you a picture. Imagine you've had a rough day. Maybe you made a mistake at work, or perhaps you said something you regret in a moment of frustration. Your inner critic starts to chime in, berating you for your perceived shortcomings. But then, something remarkable happens. Instead of succumbing to the voice of self-criticism, you pause, take a deep breath, and offer yourself a few words of kindness and understanding. You remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes, that you're only human, and that tomorrow is a new day filled with endless possibilities. In that moment of self-compassion, you release the weight of judgment and embrace the lightness of forgiveness. That is the magic of self-compassion. It's about treating yourself with the same tenderness and care that you would offer to a cherished friend in need. So, how can you start practicing self-compassion? Well, it begins with awareness. Notice the moments when your inner critic rears its head, and replace those critical thoughts with words of kindness and encouragement. And remember, self-compassion isn't about ignoring your mistakes or avoiding responsibility. It's about acknowledging your humanity, embracing your imperfections, and responding to yourself with kindness and understanding. So, practice self-compassion every day, in every moment. Treat yourself with the same love and kindness that you so freely give to others, and watch as your relationship with yourself blossoms into one of deep and unwavering compassion. Second on the list is setting boundaries. The invisible fences we build to protect our peace and honor our well-being. But what exactly are boundaries, and how can they empower you to live a life of authenticity and fulfillment? Let me share a story that might resonate with you. Imagine you're at work, knee-deep in deadlines and emails. Your boss asks you to take on yet another project, despite knowing that your plate is already overflowing. Your initial reaction is to say yes, to please others and avoid conflict. But deep down, you know that taking on more than you can handle will only lead to burnout and resentment. So, you take a moment to pause, to tune into your inner wisdom, and set a boundary that honors your needs and priorities. You respectfully decline the additional project, explaining that your plate is already full and that taking on more would compromise the quality of your work and your well-being. In that moment of setting boundaries, you reclaim your power and take a stand for what truly matters to you. So, how can you start setting boundaries in your own life? It begins with self-awareness and self-respect. Practice saying no when something doesn't align with your values or priorities. Remember, saying no to others means saying yes to yourself and your well-being. Make self-care a non-negotiable priority. Set aside time each day to recharge and rejuvenate, whether it's through exercise, meditation, or simply spending time doing things that bring you joy. And don't be afraid to communicate your boundaries clearly and assertively with others. Your needs matter, and it's okay to advocate for yourself and your well-being. So, embrace the power of boundaries in your life. Remember, setting boundaries isn't about building walls. It's about creating space for authentic connections and honoring your own needs and priorities. What do you think of our video so far? If you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you will be updated every time we post a new video to inspire you. Third on the list is nourishing your body, the sacred act of fueling yourself with love and vitality. But what does it mean to truly nourish your body, and how can it empower you to live a life of vibrant health and vitality? Let me share a story that might awaken your senses. Imagine you're in your kitchen, preparing a meal with love and intention. You reach for a vibrant array of fruits and vegetables, savoring the sight, smell, and taste of nature's bounty. As you chop, sauté, and stir, you can feel the energy of the earth infusing each ingredient with vitality and nourishment. With each bite, you can feel your body come alive, energized by the abundance of nutrients and the love you've poured into your food. So, how can you start nourishing your body in your own kitchen? It begins with embracing the power of nutrient-rich foods. Fill your plate with a rainbow of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. These foods not only nourish your body on a cellular level, but also fuel your mind and spirit with vitality and energy. Practice mindful eating by slowing down, savoring each bite, and tuning into your body's hunger and fullness cues. Eating mindfully allows you to cultivate a deeper connection with your food and your body, fostering a sense of balance and harmony. And don't forget to hydrate your body with plenty of water throughout the day. Staying hydrated not only supports your physical health, but also nourishes your skin, boosts your energy levels, and enhances your overall well-being. So, embrace the power of nourishing your body with love and intention. Remember, food is more than just fuel. It's medicine for your body, mind, and soul. Fourth on the list is embracing your authenticity, the radiant glow of living in alignment with your true self. But what does it mean to embrace your authenticity? And how can it empower you to live a life of unapologetic self-expression and fulfillment? Let me share a story that might resonate with you. Imagine you're standing in front of a mirror, peering into the depths of your own soul. You notice the lines of your face, the sparkle in your eyes, and the unique essence that makes you who you are. As you gaze into the mirror, you feel a sense of liberation wash over you. A deep knowing that you are worthy and enough just as you are. With each passing moment, you feel the weight of expectations and judgments fall away, replaced by a profound sense of freedom and self-acceptance. So, how can you start embracing your authenticity in your own life? It begins with embracing your uniqueness and owning your truth. Express yourself boldly and unapologetically, whether it's through your fashion choices, your creative endeavors, or the way you communicate with others. Your authenticity is your superpower. It's what sets you apart and makes you shine. Practice honest and open communication with yourself and others. Speak your truth with courage and vulnerability, knowing that authenticity breeds connection and fosters deeper relationships. Authenticity isn't about conforming to societal norms or seeking approval from others. It's about honoring your inner voice, embracing your quirks, and showing up as your truest, most authentic self no matter what. So, embrace the power of authenticity in your life. Remember, the world needs your unique light and magic. Don't dim your shine to fit in. Let it radiate brightly, and illuminate the world around you. Fifth on the list is forgive yourself. The gentle act of releasing yourself from the chains of guilt and regret. But what does it mean to forgive yourself? And how can it liberate you from the burdens of the past? Let me share a story that might resonate with you. Imagine you're sitting alone, reflecting on past mistakes and missed opportunities. Your mind replays the moments when you fell short, when you let yourself and others down. The weight of regret hangs heavy on your shoulders, and you find yourself trapped in a cycle of self-blame and judgment. But then, something miraculous happens. In a moment of clarity and compassion, you realize that holding on to your mistakes only serves to keep you stuck in the past. So, how can you start practicing self-forgiveness in your own life? It begins with acknowledging your humanity and recognizing that making mistakes is a natural part of the human experience. Write yourself a letter of forgiveness, acknowledging the mistakes you've made and offering yourself words of compassion and understanding. Release yourself from the burden of guilt and shame and allow yourself to move forward with a sense of freedom and peace. Practice self-compassion by treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a dear friend. Remind yourself that you are only human and that every mistake is an opportunity for growth and learning. Be patient with yourself and allow yourself the grace and space to heal. So, embrace the power of self-forgiveness in your life. Remember, forgiving yourself doesn't mean condoning your actions. It means freeing yourself from the prison of regret and opening your heart to the possibility of transformation. Have you forgiven yourself lately? Please comment below and share your thoughts. Let us inspire someone who may need our support. Sixth on the list is self-acceptance. The profound act of embracing yourself exactly as you are, flaws and all. But what does it mean to practice self-acceptance, and how can it empower you to live a life of authenticity and inner peace? Let me share a story that might resonate with you. Imagine you're standing in front of a mirror, studying the reflection of the person staring back at you. Your eyes linger on the imperfections, the scars, the wrinkles, the parts of yourself you wish were different. You long to be someone else, someone better, someone worthy of love and acceptance. But no matter how hard you try, you can't seem to escape the voice of self-doubt echoing in your mind. But then, something miraculous happens. In a moment of clarity and compassion, you realize that true acceptance begins with embracing yourself exactly as you are, in all your messy, imperfect glory. So, how can you start practicing self-acceptance in your own life? It begins with letting go of the need for perfection and embracing your humanity. Practice positive self-talk by replacing critical thoughts with words of kindness and encouragement. Nurture yourself with self-care practices that honor your mind, body, and spirit. Whether it's taking a long bath, going for a walk in nature, or simply spending time doing things that bring you joy, prioritize activities that make you feel good from the inside out. Self-acceptance is not about settling for less or giving up on your dreams. It's about embracing your inherent worthiness and recognizing that you are enough just as you are. So, embrace the power of self-acceptance in your life. Remember, you are worthy of love and belonging simply because you exist. Seventh on the list is celebrating your wins. The exhilarating dance of acknowledging your achievements and honoring your progress. But what does it mean to celebrate your wins? And how can it infuse your life with joy and gratitude? Let me share a story that might resonate with you. Imagine you're standing at the finish line of a race you've been training for tirelessly. Your heart is pounding, your muscles are burning, and yet a surge of exhilaration courses through your veins as you cross the finish line. In that moment, you realize the power of celebrating your wins, no matter how big or small. It's about honoring the effort you've put in, the obstacles you've overcome, and the growth you've experienced along the way. As you bask in the glow of your success, surrounded by friends and loved ones who share in your joy, you realize that celebrating your wins isn't just about the destination. It's about embracing the journey and acknowledging the beauty of your own resilience and determination. So, how can you start celebrating your wins in your own life? It begins with cultivating a mindset of gratitude and appreciation for the blessings, big and small, that fill your life each day. Start a gratitude journal and take a few minutes each day to write down 3 things you're grateful for. Whether it's a kind gesture from a friend, a beautiful sunset, or a milestone you've achieved, taking time to acknowledge your blessings fills your heart with joy and appreciation. Reflect on your accomplishments, no matter how small, and celebrate the progress you've made along your journey. Whether it's finishing a project at work, reaching a personal goal, or simply getting out of bed on a difficult day, every win deserves to be celebrated. Celebrating your wins isn't about boasting or seeking validation from others. It's about honoring your own worthiness and acknowledging the beauty of your unique journey. So, embrace the power of celebrating your wins in your life. Remember, every victory, no matter how small, is a testament to your strength, resilience, and unwavering spirit. I want to impart with this empowering reminder. No matter where you are in life, you have the power to love yourself, set boundaries, nourish your body, embrace your authenticity, forgive yourself, practice self-acceptance, and celebrate your wins. You are worthy of love, acceptance, and celebration simply because you exist. So, embrace your journey with open arms, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to the radiant, empowered version of yourself that you were always meant to be. Remember to love yourself fiercely and unapologetically. You deserve it. This next video will inspire you on your current journey. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.